Yo, what is up, my fellow pirates? This time we're diving deep into the grand line of emotions with the most shocking moment in One Piece history. We're talking about that jaw-dropping event that made you pause the episode, rewind it, and just stare at the screen in disbelief. Get ready to relive the feels, the hype, and maybe shed a tear or two. This iconic scene will leave you speechless and questioning everything you thought you knew about the series. Stay tuned as we reveal the unbelievable truth behind this unforgettable moment. Okay, first up, we got to talk about the Going Merry. I mean, come on, this one hit us right in the feels. The Going Merry wasn't just a ship, it was practically a member of the Straw Hats. We'd been through so much together, from the East Blue to the Grand Line. Every adventure, every battle, every moment of joy and sorrow, the Merry was there. Remember the first time we set sail? The excitement, the thrill of the unknown, the Going Merry carried us through it all. Remember that epic escape from Town? The Merry was there, defying all odds. It was more than just a vessel, it was our home. And who could forget that insane climb up Reverse Mountain? The Going Merry was with us every step of the way, braving the impossible. But like all good things, their journey had to come to an end. The wear and tear, the battles fought, it all took a toll. After the events of Enies Lobby, the Merry was just too damaged to continue sailing. It was heartbreaking to see our beloved ship in such a state. And then came that emotional goodbye. The crew gathered, tears in their eyes, knowing this was the end of an era. Luffy setting the Merry ablaze with his own hands, tears streaming down his face, saying, "Sorry, I couldn't save you." It was a moment that broke all our hearts. It was a reminder that even in the world of One Piece, nothing lasts forever. The bonds we form, the memories we create, they are all fleeting. And let's be real, that scene with the Merry talking to the Straw Hats, saying, "Thank you for cherishing me." I mean, who wrote that? Who's cutting onions in here? It was a beautiful, heart-wrenching moment that reminded us of the deep connections we share with those we love. But as we bid farewell to the Going Merry, we also welcomed a new chapter with the Thousand Sunny. The adventures continue, but the Merry will always hold a special place in our hearts. So here's to the Going Merry, our faithful companion, our home on the seas. You may be gone, but you'll never be forgotten. The spirit of the Merry lives on in every adventure we embark on. Coming in at number 9 is a moment that sent chills down our spines. Nico Robin, the archaeologist of the Straw Hats, had always been shrouded in mystery. We knew she had a dark past, but nothing could have prepared us for this. Robin had been captured by the world government and things were looking pretty grim. Luffy, standing on the brink of war with the world government, screamed at the top of his lungs, "Robin, tell them you want to live!" For a moment, everything went silent. And then through tears and a voice filled with years of pain, Robin cried out, "I want to live." It was a moment that shattered her walls and unleashed a torrent of emotions. This moment was huge, not just for Robin's character development, but for the entire crew. It solidified their bond and showed the true power of friendship in the face of overwhelming odds. It was a turning point that made us all believe in the strength of their unity. Robin's past had always been a shadow over her, a constant reminder of the pain and loss she endured. From losing her mother to the destruction of her village, her life was a series of tragedies. She wandered alone, mistrusted and hunted, never truly finding a place to belong, until she met the Straw Hats, who accepted her for who she was. They became her family, her sanctuary. And in that moment when she cried out her desire to live, it wasn't just a plea for survival, it was a declaration of her newfound hope and dreams for the future. The Straw Hats' unwavering support gave her the strength to face her fears and fight for her life. Robin's journey from a lonely, hunted girl to a beloved member of the crew is a testament to the power of friendship and resilience. Together, they faced countless challenges. But this moment marked a significant victory for them all. It was a moment that reminded us all why we fell in love with this incredible story and its unforgettable characters. All right, strap yourselves in because we're diving into some serious One Piece lore with this one. The Void Century, 100 years of history erased from the world, is like the biggest mystery in the One Piece world. Through Robin's research and the ancient poneglyphs, we started to uncover fragments of the truth. We learned about an ancient kingdom with advanced technology, a great war that reshaped the world, and a mysterious figure known only as Joy Boy. The revelations were mind-blowing. It was like all the pieces of the puzzle we'd been collecting started to fall into place, but instead of a clear picture, we got an even bigger mystery. What happened during the Void Century? Who was Joy Boy? And what is the true nature of the One Piece? These questions have haunted fans for years. This moment wasn't just a shocking reveal. It was a game-changer for the entire series, setting the stage for the final saga. Next up, we have a moment that shook the very foundations of the Grand Line. Whitebeard, the strongest man in the world, was making his move. He was going to save his son, Ace, from execution at the hands of the world government, even if it meant going to war with the entire world, and war it was. The Paramount War, a clash of titans, was one of the most epic battles in anime history, and at the center of it all was Whitebeard, unleashing his full power against the might of the Marines. This was Whitebeard unleashing the full fury of his devil fruit power, shaking the very island of Marineford to its core. He was a one-man army, taking on entire fleets, battling against admirals and even shrugging off attacks that would have killed lesser men. This moment wasn't just a fight. It was a testament to Whitebeard's strength, his unwavering will and his love for his sons. All right, guys, brace yourselves because this one still hurts. Ace's death. I mean, come on, we all saw it coming, right? It's One Piece. Someone's got to die eventually. But did it have to be Ace? He was Luffy's brother, the fiery pirate with a heart of gold. We followed his journey, rooted for him, and then Oda just ripped him away from us. The fight to save Ace from execution was intense, a roller coaster of emotions. Just when it seemed like Luffy and Whitebeard had pulled off, the impossible tragedy struck. Akainu, that magma-wielding monster, attacked Luffy, and Ace, without hesitation, jumped in front of his little brother, taking the fatal blow. I'm not gonna lie, I was in shock. Ace, the guy who could go toe-to-toe with Blackbeard, was gone. His death was a turning point in the series, a stark reminder of the high stakes and the brutal reality of the pirate world. Remember that moment when you first discovered One Piece, and you thought Luffy's rubber powers were kind of goofy? His carefree attitude and silly antics made him seem more like a fun-loving adventurer than a serious fighter. Yeah, well, this moment changed everything. It was a turning point that redefined our perception of Luffy and his abilities. It was the Enies Lobby arc, a pivotal moment in the series, and Luffy was facing off against Blueno, a powerful member of CP9, the world government's secret assassins. These were no ordinary foes. They were elite fighters with incredible strength and skills. The stakes were high. Robin's life was on the line, and Luffy was giving it his all. Every punch, every kick, every move was driven by his determination to save his friend. But Blueno was just too strong. His strength and technique seemed insurmountable, and Luffy was struggling to keep up. And then, out of nowhere, Luffy did something completely unexpected. He took a unique stance, one we had never seen before, and it was clear something big was about to happen. He went into this weird stance, his body steaming, his eyes bloodshot, and then BAM! The atmosphere changed instantly, and you could feel the intensity in the air. He unleashed a flurry of blows so fast that Blueno couldn't even react. It was like watching a completely different fighter, one who had tapped into a hidden reservoir of power. It was like Luffy had unlocked a whole new level of power, his attacks faster, stronger, and more unpredictable than ever before. Blueno, who had seemed invincible moments before, was now struggling to keep up. This was our introduction to Gear Second, Luffy's first major power-up, and it completely changed the game. It wasn't just a new move, it was a transformation that showcased Luffy's growth and potential. It showed us that Luffy wasn't just a goofy pirate with rubber powers, he was a force to be reckoned with. This moment marked the beginning of Luffy's evolution from a carefree adventurer to a formidable pirate captain, ready to take on the world. After the events of the Paramount War, the Straw Hats were separated, scattered across the globe by the tyrannical Bartholomew Kuma. It was a heartbreaking moment for fans, seeing our favorite crew torn apart. But Oda, being the master of suspense that he is, had a plan. He announced a 2-year time skip, a period of intense training for the Straw Hats. And then, the moment we'd all been waiting for, finally arrived. The Straw Hats were back together on Sabaody Archipelago, ready to set sail for the new world. This moment wasn't just about the Straw Hats getting back together. It was about witnessing their growth, their evolution as pirates, and their unwavering determination to conquer the new world. The Whole Cake Island arc threw us into the heart of Big Mom's territory, a land of sweets, madness, and some of the most powerful pirates in the world. And it was here that Luffy faced one of his toughest opponents yet, Charlotte Katakuri, Big Mom's strongest son. Katakuri was a beast, a master of haki with the ability to see slightly into the future. Luffy was clearly outmatched, but as always, he refused to back down. This fight was different. It wasn't just about brute strength or flashy techniques. It was a battle of wills, a test of Luffy's resolve against an opponent who seemed unbeatable. But Luffy, true to his character, never gave up. The moment Luffy unlocked a new level of observation haki, allowing him to see glimpses of the future just like Katakuri, was a game changer. It was a testament to his growth, his unwavering spirit, and his determination to surpass his limits. Alright, this one was just pure adrenaline-pumping action. The Straw Hats had infiltrated Eni's lobby, the world government's stronghold of justice, to save Robin. But escaping with their lives was going to be a whole other challenge. They had to fight their way through waves of Marines, battle against the formidable CP9 agents, and outrun the relentless pursuit of the Buster Call. The moment they finally escaped the island, with the Going Merry miraculously arriving just in time to save them from the pursuing warships, was nothing short of breathtaking. It was a race against time, a desperate struggle for survival, and every member of the Straw Hats had their moment to shine. Okay, this one is still a mystery. A moment we've all been waiting for since the very first episode. Luffy, achieving his dream, becoming the Pirate King, is the ultimate goal, the culmination of his incredible journey. Will it be a grand battle against the world government, a final showdown with Blackbeard, or something completely unexpected? Imagine the scene. Luffy standing atop the Red Line, the One Piece in his grasp, a straw hat perched proudly on his head. The Straw Hats, his loyal crew, by his side, their faces beaming with pride. The world of One Piece will never be the same. It's a moment that will send shockwaves through the Grand Line and beyond. A moment that will leave us speechless, our hearts pounding with excitement and maybe a few tears of joy. From emotional gut punches to epic battles and mind-blowing reveals, One Piece never fails to deliver those shocking moments that keep us hooked. So what do you think? Which One Piece moment left you speechless? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic One Piece content. Until next time, my fellow pirates, stay awesome.